This next topic, I'm so glad we have Dr. Orden for, because New Year's resolutions, they come and they go. Many of us try to lose some pesky pounds. But what about liposuction? New You magazine cited some studies where, Drew, they say that liposuction might make you healthier.
Well, I know liposuction is making me healthier. I mean, that can be hard work at times. So for me, I'm burning calories when I'm doing liposuction. But this concept is not the first to come out like this. This study happens to be from the Mayo Clinic, reputable, by a plastic surgeon, a little bit of prejudice maybe associated with that. And what he is trying to present is that if you do a fairly large volume liposuction of the subcutaneous fat that people have on their tummy, to be differentiated from intra-abdominal fat, which we can't remove surgically. The only way to deal with that, as we've talked about 1,000 times, is good old diet and exercise. So he is saying that with liposuction, removing these excess fat cells, that a couple things may in fact happen. Lose weight, for example, if you did 2 liters in your abdomen you sucked out, that's going to translate to about 5 pounds. So that may not sound like a lot, but that can translate to inches. So
something we knew, using liposuction to suck out the subcutaneous fat, you're sucking out fat cells that do weigh something, so you know you're going to lose some weight.
But in general, when we talk about liposuction, I've always said that liposuction is an operation of inches, not pounds. It's not meant to lose weight. It's to address those, quote, figure faults where you may have a little extra fat. The good news is when you remove these fat cells, they are permanently gone. But getting back to the study, he's saying that potentially doing liposuction in this area can be good for your health by lowering cholesterol, triglycerides, potentially helping your insulin metabolism. And what he's saying is that it addresses these adipokines. It's a hormone that stimulates actually the body to produce more fat. So in removing the subcutaneous fat, it may help.
What about...
He's saying all this. Is it true?
Well, in his study, he's showing some results, and there have been other studies that showed these similar results, but I'm going... There have been
other studies that actually didn't show these results, though. And that's my concern, is if... Look, I get doing these studies, but the parameters were also looked at, like, immediately after the liposuction, right? Very soon thereafter. And I remember you on this show before talking about how, okay, if you're going to get liposuction for cosmetic reasons, great, but when you start looking about a year, 2 years out from that, really what it comes down to is what are you doing in terms of the old-fashioned diet and exercise, that liposuction is not going to have a long-term health benefit if you're not changing your lifestyle.
Exactly. And I would agree with you 100% there. I think some side benefits may be that in addressing these figure faults, maybe you're less likely to do binge diets, yo-yo diets. Maybe if you're really self-conscious, that it's going to inspire you to
exercise.
To exercise and make those lifestyle changes.
Because the average person who goes to get liposuction really isn't in your office trying to get healthier, I would say. They're in there just trying to look better, right?
Yes.
I worry about headlines like this because I think we've often talked on the show, even when you talk about bariatric surgery, I worry when we say as the medical community, here's the headline, just come in and we'll take care of it. Because it's not that simple.
You're going to lose pounds, lose inches, and it's good for your health. Well, that's
not so
that's
much.
Painting an unrealistic picture, I think.
I think lipo kind of for the average person is a little unrealistic, because what I've noticed is people go in and they get this whole body lipo thing, but you know their face still carries the same
we can
amount
suck
of
that too.
Fat. So it's really interesting to see a person who just went into you guys and thought that
one of the best places we do it is liposuction on the face. That you do that and it just makes somebody look better immediately, makes them look lighter.
Oh, do you recommend it usually if somebody comes in and they want
I may say, you know what, you're not a candidate for the body. You need to lose weight. You need diet and exercise. But on the face, if we did this, you'll feel better about yourself, maybe kickstart you. So
I've actually seen you profile some patients on our show who have had that done, and the difference is remarkable. And I've always praised liposuction when used in the right way, in the right format. And I think it's always going to have a place. It's just not going to be your primary care doctor isn't going to say, okay, here we go.
And we can take that fat and put it somewhere else for you, and wherever you want it,
go.
whether back here or in the lips. It's good stuff to work with.